The name of the speech is Sons of the Sun. Sons of the Sun, Yasser Reyes Blanco.
Most of the things that we already know were taught to us by someone else. Some things that we already know were learned through experience in life. And some other things or questions we have known the answer. No matter how many books do we read, no matter how many people do we ask, we will be never satisfied with the answer. Todos Marcelos, yes? Remember when you were children and you had so many questions that nobody could answer? The first source of knowledge are the parents. I remember I was a child and I asked my father, "Hey Dad, why is the sky blue?" Now if you're lucky, you'll end up with a creative answer to that, in which make you believe in fantasy. Some parents will tell you, it is blue because it's the reflection of the sea. And in the sea are fishes. And those fishes are saying blue, blue, blue. And then you're alright with that answer. There is no more questions. Then there are the people who really want to answer to that question. Also, the blue is the sky for a reason. There is the light of the sun, which is the mixture of all the colors in the rainbow. And with the pressures in the atmosphere, it reflects all the other colors but blue. And you say, well, Dad, what is atmosphere? What is reflection? And how the sun makes light? Now, with this, we just know that the more we know, the less we know. Remember, when you grow up, then you look for your own answers. And then you learn what is the atmosphere, the reflection, the spectrum of light. And then you can see a candle. And you know that it's warm when you look close to it. But if you get really close, it can burn. So then you already know to experience that you don't have to touch fire, directly at least. There are some people who play with fire, and then they doesn't get hot. But there are questions that doesn't have any satisfying answer to any one of us. For instance, why we are here? What is the purpose of life? How do I have to live my own life? Since ancient times, there are people who are looking for these answers with another methods. There are people who make meditation. There are people who grab a bag and then just travel around the world to look for that answer. And most people look for those answers out there in the sky, in the stars. Now, some of you will tell, hey, Yasser, what is the language of the stars? Hey, Yasser, what is the sound of a star? Answer my question. And maybe some of you, hey, Yasser, I was talking the other night with the moon, and the moon says that you are a liar. Then again, Imagine, for an instance, that you can choose your father. Fathers teach things to their sons. But the sons can learn things by watching and learning. So watch out when you're trying to teach to your children. Imagine the sons, for instance. It's floating there, weightless, falling forever. How does the sun work? Nowadays, we know that. The sun, through a lot of pressure and high temperatures, can fuse atoms of hydrogen and transform them into helium atoms. That is the main fuel of the sun. And that is how they work of the sun. Now, what does that have to do with me? Well, it's a way of analogy. Think about your own life. All the problems that you have that makes so much pressure on you. Imagine those problems that you can't solve, that high temperature makes you angry and want to throw away everything. Well, the sun teaches us, by example, how to take that adversity and turn it into our own fuel. How to live our own lives. How to make the most and take a crisis and turn it in an opportunity. Then think of this. If you have a problem that you haven't found the answer, look wherever you want. But in the end, you will end up looking up in the skies. Who knows? Maybe there it's the answer to the trouble that you don't need to prepare.